Good morning, Natural Grandma subscribers. It's a good morning with a fresh sunrise here. And these are Natural Grandma beef. The dark red ones here are grass finished animals that are just about ready for harvest. They are, I think this week, we will have about 8 of them. And as you can see, we live in the corn belt. So here goes the grain truck. We live on the Kansas City to Chicago rail yard, which means that we have trains in the background too, besides that old semi truck going up the road. But this is just what it's like to be at Natural Grandma. We let our cattle have all that they want, and we leave everything pretty natural. These old tall weeds and everything are kind of ugly, but when it snows here in the Midwest, that's going to catch a lot of snow, give us a little additional summer moisture. And as you can see, that kind of looks like, you know, when you look at the top is weeds, but there's just, these cattle have been on this for a couple of days. Hi there. But this ground is gently rolling up on a terrace. So it's, you know, got a little more slope right here than it would have had. But it's just shooting up there towards the Natural Grandma hoop house in the background where the hens winter. The white ones in here are half Red Angus, half Charolais. They have baby calves on them. So, you know, you mob your cattle up so they make impact on the land. And then we move them. Last night they got a strip that they had not been on and was locked in it. This morning we got to let them back out of that because we didn't have water at that strip. So we'll let them back out and they'll go back to this water and get a drink, and they'll be coming off this cell tomorrow morning. But there's still enough picking in here for them today. But I think I kind of woke them up, because if you'll notice, the babies down there are waking up and getting their first breakfast. Got several doing that down through there. Just waking up and saying, wow. Oh wow, look at the thickness. Nice old top loin on that old steer there. They will get fleshy on grass if you give them the right amount of grass. And some little rump there, and give it to them fresh every day. They will get fleshy. These are South Pole influenced steers. You know, Red Angus and that whole mixture that South Pole has. There's 16 of them, and we still have beef available, so we intend to keep stocked up where we can supply a steady demand to our customers. So, but this is the time of year in the fall that you usually harvest off quite a bit, because our winters can get a little bit bad here. So they don't gain as well through the winter. It's harder to keep them going. So I'm getting nudged here. He wants me to reach out and scratch him on his old head. Love the disposition of our animals. We take very good care of them at Natural Grandma. We intend for them to always have plenty to eat, be well cared for, and on the ground where, you know, we don't we just let it kind of express itself, and the mob of cattle will keep the grass coming. It will just keep getting better and better and better as we get our densities right and our daily management more. This land will see less expression of these bigger, taller weeds. But every time that weed grows tall, it puts a root down there and breaks up compaction. So not necessarily a bad thing. So God designed it all to take care of itself, as long as the herbivores continue to come across it in mobs. kind of lightly disturbing it with their hooves and taking the very top off and putting a lot of carbon back down on top of the soil, and then that's what makes the microbes and earthworms and everything be able to work. So, what a beautiful setting there this morning with the fresh sunlight shining on the mob of cattle. Well, if you like this video, please subscribe and follow us and watch our journey here. We're working very hard to bring you wholesome products. So, Papa Hank here from Natural Grandma, and as we like to say, we wish you were having this good a day.